Scoob. I used to really like the Scooby Doo Where Are You cartoon, the original Hanna-Barbera ones. Sorry. See, I even fail at reviewing. And cartoons, and this one, it kind of shows homage to it. Like, it does a little thing like the original opener, but it kind of kills it with its own little gags within it. It's like they replace certain scenes, like Fred being in love with the car. And in most incarnations of Scooby Doo, Shaggy owns the car. It's like when they all split up and go to separate ways, or for those long years when it was just Shaggy, Scooby, and Scrappy. I couldn't think of the little puppy's name. It's literally just him in the car. It's literally them in the car. So I don't see how it became Fred's. But apparently it did in this one. It's like Velma randomly became Hispanic in this one. But whatever. It's like, the funny thing is, I try to hide it in this poster. In the poster, she just looks like she's a little tanner. But in the actual movie, she's a lot darker. It's like, if you're gonna change them, show it. Show your representation if you're gonna have it. Don't just hide it. Not that I'm thinking anything wrong with that. So if they're gonna do it, they should at least show it on the poster. It's like when they used to try to make black people's skin look lighter in old pictures and old records and that kind of stuff and old movie posters because we can't let them know they're black. Who cares? You like the music, you like the music. Uh, this movie, would I watch it again? No, I'm not target demographic. I'm pretty sure kids probably love this thing. Me personally, it's probably just gonna have no nostalgia for it whatsoever. It's like, I can personally say this one because I watched the two original live action ones after this one, like a couple days afterwards. Those films are just as bad as this one, but yet I can enjoy those two a little bit because as guilty pleasures because I have nostalgia for those. I can watch the original cartoon and enjoy it because I have nostalgia for it. There's no nostalgia attached to this one, the CG characters and the new ones, and the introduction of the Hanna-Barbera multiverse with Captain Caveman and the bad guy from this movie being the bad guy from Wacky Racers. Muttley and somebody. I can't think of the human's name, but who cares? It's a little nice touching thing at the end of the movie with involving the bad guy, but since no one watches his reviews anyways, hell, spoiler alert, fine, I'll say it. The bad guy, instead of wanting the gold, he actually did want his dog back. Which I thought was just going to be like a gag or something, like he'd run past them and he wouldn't even bother with the dog, and the dog would be all pissed off about it. But no, he actually wanted his doggy back. I actually thought for once, considering this was such a flop, it was straight to streaming. Actually, not really. It was straight to streaming because of the Corona crap. They actually had a very nice stand in my theater for it, like a display thing of a nice, cute little puppy It's not Shaggy, Scooby with a felt on him. Which, if the theater had actually been open still and that, I would have tried to ask for the manager or something, because anyway, I could take that home with me afterwards, because that theater usually just destroys everything. So if you ask for a poster or a display or something, they'll put your name on the back of it and they'll call you when they're done. But usually you can only do that after the movie's out. Like Scoob would have had to have been like on his last week of playthrough. The characters, the Scooby ones, they act like themselves, kind of. Although Fred's more of the, they try to make a more macho man type thing, or the stereotype version of it. And they add in the stupid SJW words about him being having toxic masculinity and all that crap. Because he likes his car. And he's a complete buffoon in the movie. It's like he picks a shield up, well, not really a shield, a piece of the car up, like the hubcap, and pretends to be like a Roman person and goes running at the monster like he's gonna defeat it, and he gets fluffed across the screen. The best characters in this movie were not the Scooby Gang. It was not Scooby Doo, it was not Shaggy, it was not Velma, it was not Daphne, and it was not Fred. It was the wannabe superhero, the pilot lady who probably should have been the actual superhero, and the robot dog. I can't remember their names. I think it's like Blue Falcon or something. Yep, it's Blue Falcon. I don't remember the pilot lady's name because they kept calling her Captain something, and the dog, robot dog. It should have just been their story, honestly. They should have left the Scooby Doo gang out of it, and I would have been happier. I would rather seen a complete movie with those three characters than the Scooby gang being involved in it. I don't know if these three characters are a part of Hanna-Barbera universe or if they're original characters or whatever, but they're much better. The dynamic between the captain and the robot dog is a heck of a lot better. Most of the good jokes came from them, in my opinion. The funny thing, I watched a YouTube video before that said, "Oh, Shaggy's a vegan," and they are a vegetarian, and they made him that way because the original voice actor was. They eat salami. They eat burgers. I know they say tofu burgers in the beginning of this movie, but the salami, I know it's byproduct, but still, that's pasteurized meat in it. And in the original cartoons, in that you can see them eating that stuff. They didn't have that. They didn't have all this tofu, fake meat stuff like they had back then when those original cartoons were being made. So I don't know where they got that information from. Maybe it's something they added into it later in life. But it's like in the live action films, you can see him being that. So I think that little thing was false. That just sticks out in my head. Because, oh, I never noticed that. And then you look for it and watch, and, oh, crap, that's not true. Because he's eating a turkey. Or he wants to eat a turkey, but Scooby steals it. If it's an actual turkey, obviously it's not tofu. That's about it. I can't think of anything else. Like, I'm honestly surprised there wasn't more girl power stuff in the movie, especially with them doing the toxic masculinity line in it. Thought it was kind of a interesting story that the superhero guy had daddy issues. Like his dad was the real Blue Falcon, and he was just trying to step in. And he knew he couldn't be as good as his father, so he didn't even want to try. Even though I know they were going to fix the thing, I can say that, yeah, I got a little, I wouldn't say sad or anything, but down at dumps, I guess, when Scooby and Shaggy were actually separated. Like, if they cut the movie off right there, it would have been an actual tear-jerking moment or something like that. But since he instantly gets out, the hellhole signer thing, and he's actually just kicked, and the way he gets out is in a gag, kills it. Kills them. It's like a Marvel type thing. Oh, a serious, sad moment. Jokies! Just kidding. Ha ha ha. Look at us. So that kills that. But hey, it's a kid's cartoon. Like I said, I'm pretty sure kids probably enjoy this movie. It's like I said, no nostalgia for me. So that's probably why I don't like it personally. But the kiddies probably do. I mean, they like the toys because they bought all those up. Oh, yeah, grade. I guess I'll give it a C. Will I ever watch it again? No. Would I buy it? Nah. Unless it came in like a pack of other Scooby Doo stuff, like the other cartoon movies or the live action movies or a TV show or something. Well, I think I actually own the show. I'm not positive. Or at least the original branch, the original 2 seasons. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Maybe. Because, let's be honest, no one watches these stupid things. They get like 10 views at tops. I'd be shocked if this thing got more than 10.